Thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. On this video, I'm going to be cooking up a Whopper with cheese from the one and only Burger King. Unless, of course, you're in Australia, then it's Hungry Jack's. We're going to be grilling this on the pit barrel cooker, and I'm also going to be sneaking in a product review. Let's get going. All right, and here's the product I'm going to be reviewing. It's called Woollywood, and this is a charcoal starter. This is a pack of 36. Let's check these guys out. So it's a natural wood product. You can see the wood is shaved very thin in little strips, and it's rolled up. Very interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. I'm guessing there's maybe a paraffin or some type of wax on it. That's it. It's not very oily when you rub on your fingers here. Let's give it the smell test here. So very little odor. I mean, it just sort of has a wood shaving odor. Package says 100% all natural, non-toxic woods from Bavaria, both odorless and tasteless. It will not flavor the food! Exclamation point. Lights 3 times faster than the commonly used flat square starters. Each Woollywood bundle can burn approximately 10 minutes, so typically one bundle is all that is needed. It's made in Germany with the highest quality, and it's designed for Big Green Eggs, Kamado smokers, as well as competition grade barbecues. So I think this would, any charcoal grill you could use this in. I hate those compressed wood squares. I hate them. I've tried them. Sometimes they work, but oftentimes I get very frustrated with getting those things lit or to stay lit. So I think this may do the trick. I mean, it's, again, looks very airy inside, so I think it'll breathe. Let's give these a go here. All right, so as I mentioned, we are using the pit barrel cooker, so I have the basket filled up. When I grill, I like to use lump in the pit barrel cooker. Now it says one lighter will work, but I'm not using a Kamado. I'm not going low and slow. I'm going very hot and fast, and I want to get this thing lit quickly. So I'll probably put one in here. Now, if I were doing this off camera, I wouldn't be doing this outside of the pit. I would load it up with these things inside the pit barrel, but I need you guys to see this. So I'm using 3 here. Once I get it in, I'll put the 4th in the center. Let's just get this guy lit here. Wow. Yeah, you do not see that. Look at that. You do not see that with the those compressed wood. So I'm digging this. Okay. So again, normally I would not be doing this. I'll take the 4th one, drop it right dead center. Look how fast that lights. So far I'm very impressed. These things are raging, and I can see the application for Kamado, especially for those low and slow cooks. I would just put it in 1 or 2 spots, get it lit, and yeah, this is getting that lump going. Anyway, once this charcoal is ready to go, we'll get to grilling this Whopper up. Okay, we are ready to cook, and I got to tell you that Woollywood did its job. It definitely burned a solid 10 minutes. Probably 15, 20 minutes later, I've got a really, hot fire. And I didn't explain this before, but I have that bottom damper on the pit barrel fully opened. I want it to breathe, and it's breathing. First thing we are going to do is toast the buns. Fairly light toast on the buns. I don't want them, all charred up or anything. All right, and this is what I'm looking for. Definitely has a toast on it, but it's not that, that brown toast. So set this off to the side. Get that burger patty going. I have here a 1/4 pound of ground chuck. Get a little salt on there. A little bit more salt. Okay, I have some nice juices coming up through the patty now. I'm going to give it a flip. All right, the patty's done. We are ready to build this Whopper. I gotta tell you, man, with the juices hitting the flames like that, it smells so good. Lay this patty down first. 2 slices of American cheese. So even though I've had the Whopper a million times from my childhood on up, I never really paid any attention to how they build these burgers. And that's one of the cool things I like about doing these videos, these copycats, is I can even learn techniques from Burger King. And I learned a few things. So let's get this thing going. So we have the burger patty down, 2 slices of cheese on that heel. On the crown, we're going to go ahead and add some mayo. They use chopped lettuce. They just put it right on down there. 2 slices of tomato. Top of the cheese, they put 4 pickles. These pickles are bigger than theirs, but I don't think anybody will mind. Three rings of onions. 3 rings of ketchup. Was that 3? I don't know, it might have been 4. Now we're going to do what I'm going to dub the Whopper flip. Thumbs down on the tomato here. This looks a lot like the Whoppers you see in the commercials. I'm pretty proud of this. It's a sexy looking burger. It's simple. I mean, there's nothing real fancy about it. It's not a gourmet burger, but it's a good burger. It's Americana. Anyway, let's give this a try. Look at that. I mean, that is a sexy looking burger right there. Tastes like a Whopper, a little bit better. I mean, there's a smoky flavor that you don't get with the Whopper. You get that, that broiled flavor, but this also has a little bit of a smoky flavor. But all those condiments, I mean, it's just so familiar when you eat this. I mean, it's just screaming Whopper. I'm happy with this. I just love the way it tastes, but I'm also pretty happy with how it looks. It's just a really good burger. Wow. So anyway, guys, let's take a beer spotlight here. This is another local brewery. It's Coronado Brewing Company. And this is the Orange Avenue Wit. Now, it's named after a street in Coronado. Coronado, very, very Navy community here in San Diego County. It's where the SEAL teams train. And there's a street there, Orange Avenue. It's named after Orange Avenue. I love this beer just simply because it's very, very refreshing. We've had a few weeks of some pretty cold, windy, rainy days. The last couple days have been gorgeous out here. I mean, like summertime weather. So it's a wheat beer. It's brewed with honey and spices. And it's got orange zest, coriander, orange blossom honey. And it's very light. I mean, it's a refreshing beer, and it's not too sweet. When you read the honey and the orange zest, you're thinking real sweet, but it's not. Just a little bit of an essence of those flavors. And it's perfect, like I said, perfect summertime grilling beer standing at a hot grill like this. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Good stuff.